Hello guys, welcome back to Happy Knits and Crochet Collection. And today we are going to be crocheting this top. So I'm going to show you how I made this top. Yeah, from beginning to the end. So this is the front part of my top, and this is the back part of the top. So guys, I made the crochet top from here, from the ribbon part. So this is the ribbon part of the crochet, and I made it till like I had obtained the certain length that had to go around my just below my boobs, my bust size. So just measure yourself just slightly below the boobs and know how much that you need to go around, how many inches. And then I crocheted the body part using, so here I was using single crochet on the back loop. Then on this top, in this part, I used half double crochets, not half double crochet, sorry. I was using the double crochet stitches, and as you look closely, this was the point that I was joining. No, yeah, this is the point that I was joining. Good enough, it is kindly slightly invisible. So from this part that I was adding, so I was just going adding a stitch in each and every side so that I can enlarge the size and be able to fit on the bust size, because this part cannot be the same as this. And then this is the top part, the chest point, where like this the chest point. So I wanted it to be slightly smaller to fit. I didn't want it to be bigger like this bust size. Then these are the straps. So we're going to begin with the part one of the top. So what you need for your top is a yarn. This is my yarn. So this is a chunky yarn, not a chunky yarn, a medium weight yarn. It is from Winter King for play. So I find it easier to use. I don't like using the chunky yarn. It is bigger, and I just need a smaller size. So we are going to be using a 4mm hook. So this is my 4mm hook. Then a pair of scissors, stitch markers, darning needle, and tape measure. So you're going to be making a slip knot to start the project. So using a slip knot, insert the hook, then adjust the knot to the hook size. Then make, okay, I didn't want my ribbon to be so big, so I just did a little part. So these are 9 stitches that I used. So if you need it to be a little bit longer than this one, if you want to be like this size, or like just a little bit than this one, you're just going to be putting more chain stitches when you're starting. So you're going to be starting with 9, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, then 9. So I have my 9 chain stitches. So I'm going to be turning my work, and I'm working on the back part of the chain stitches. So skipping the first chain stitch, you're going to be starting with the second one. So on this part, we're going to be using single crochets. So we're going to be making single crochets on each and every chain stitch. So we will be having a total of 8 single crochet by the end. Make sure you don't skip any chain stitch. So we are at the end, and this is the sides of the single crochets that we made. So we are going to be making a chain one stitch and then turn your work around, and here you can see you have like literally two loops on the top part. So to make our ribbing, as we said earlier on the last video, that you need to be working on the back loop of the back loop of the previous row. So this is the second row. So you're going to be working on the back loop, single crochets till the end. So we need the ribbing. We are getting to the end and we have one stitch remaining. So if you want your work to be neat at the bottom part, what you need to do is just make a normal single crochet when you get to the end. So you're just going to be going through both the two loops, the front and the back loop. So you're going to be crocheting through the two whenever you get to the ends. This to get straight and neat edges. So chain your work and turn around. Repeat row 2 till the end. So that is making single crochets on the back loop. So this is row 3 and we are repeating row 2. Only row 2 is the one that we are repeating. So we are coming to the other end, and as you said is that you're going to be making a normal single crochet at the end. As you see, we are already getting like a neat, there are no loops, it's neat edges on both sides. So chain one and you turn your work around, repeat row 2. So keep doing that, doing single crochets on the back loops till you get the length that you need to be working on. Do a normal single crochet at the end. Then whenever you're going to start a next row, chain one, turn your work around and start working again, repeating the single crochets. So let's work and meet at the end where we will have attained the length that we need. Here I have the length that I need. So I'm not going to make the whole length. I just need a small length that I'm going to be working through and showing you step by step on how I made the whole part. So when you need to know the inches that you got, you just put your tape measure along the working part, then stretch it a little bit. So mine is slightly for 13 inches. So you just need to make sure that if you're 28, it goes all along to 28 when you slightly stretch the work. So I'm just needing a little working part to show you each and every step. So when you get to the end of the ribbing part, you need to connect both parts. So this is the end, chain one, then attach your work like this. So here we have 4 loops at the top. So we need the front loop of this side and the back loop of the other side. So insert a hook on the front loop and the back loop of the other side, then make a slip knot. So to the next one, take the front loop of this edge and then the back loop of the next edge. Just do that for all the stitches. Insert in the front loop, then the back loop. Do that for all the stitches. Just taking the front loop and the back loop of the other side, then go through, then slip stitch. So this the point that where we have attached it just look like a ribbing. So this the old ribbing. Okay, as I told you that you make sure that you make a normal a single crochet at the end, this to give us this smooth and neat work. Yeah, as you see in both. So we are just going to be turning our work inside out. So we have uh, the the right part. This is the outside part that is right. So we will be working on the right part. So this is how it looks after attaching the parts. So that's the reason why we had to pick the front loop and the back loop of each side.